Hello and welcome back to another CND Nintendo video. I'm your host, Linky, and I just returned from Japan. And my first video since I came back, since Cash already did his, is going to be a Zelda one. Now, before I went there, I wanted some Zelda plushies, but I didn't expect them to be this big. I actually thought them to be plushies, but it turned out they were cushions. Woohoo! So they're actually very big. Now, this, of course, is the newest edition from Senai, and there are 4 in total. 2 of these. We're starting with this 8-bit Link. If you will notice, it looks very much like the Amiibo one, but yeah, as you can see the tag here, very new tag and everything like that, and of course the traditional Senai back here. Now, on the back here, it has embroidered the Legend of Zelda, which is very good. It's very soft, very squishy, and that's one of them. And this is the basic one. This is the first one. So let's go over to the next one. The next one is also an 8-bit Link, with also embroidered the Legend of Zelda on the back. But if you notice, he stands and he's a bit tall. Now, I'll give you a second to guess what this up here is. If you guessed his hat, you're very wrong. It's a piece of the Triforce that he picks up from Zelda 1, which is actually pretty interesting. Again, it's a tag, but it's not number coded like some of the other ones. But yeah, Senai limited copyright Nintendo on the tag here in the back. Very awesome. Kind of looks like a small garden gnome for some reason. I'm thinking this triangle hat here looks like some garden gnomes that I've seen, but yeah, same, squishy and nice. Feels very good. It's a bit coarse out here on the front, but everything is stitched nice. But I'm a bit wondering why he has a square mouth. I don't know. Anyways, now next one is the 2 best ones in my opinion. The first one is the Hylian Shield, and if I am not mistaken, now correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I do believe that this is the variant from A Link Between Worlds, the one that came out on the DS in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. And the indicator here is actually the shape of the crescent up here. I believe it's that, or it's the Majora's Mask, I'm not sure, but I do believe it's the Link Between Worlds. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the funny thing about this Hylian Shield is that they actually went ahead and made a strap here on the back that you can actually put your hand through, so you can actually hold it like a real shield. Now, this is just one of these details that Senai is known for. It's ridiculous. It has absolutely no value in case you are actually having a real pillow fight. I guess you could use it as a shield and then punch people with the other one or something. I don't know. Very weird. But definitely one of them. But I was surprised at how big it was, and I actually had to ask the clerk because they didn't have it out on display, and I was lucky they had one in the back. My favorite one. Now, the last one in this series is, of course, the Triforce in all its glory. And this is actually pretty cool, and it's big. See? Just like big as my head. So, and on the back, it has a crescent, the royal royal family crest from the Zelda games. It's golden, and it's kind of rough embroidered. It's kind of like you can feel all the stitches when moving your finger over it, which is a little bit weird. Also here it feels a bit cheaper done. I don't know if it's just this one or if it's all these in general for some reason, but it's actually pretty cool. And the one here in the middle is of course supposed to be the part of the Triforce that's not there, but they made it like a brownish color. But yeah, I mean, if you are a Zelda fan, you really need this Triforce cushion. Now it was a set of 4, and I think together they were like around each month, the Japanese yen, 10,000 yen, which is around 600 Danish crowns, something like that. So they're pretty expensive, and if I'd have to say you have to get one, I would probably get the Triforce or the Shield, one of the two, unless you're really hardcore and want the original, then go with the other ones. But I don't think they were as successful, these two, at least compared to the Triforce one. This one looks pretty decent, but this one looks a bit weird. At first I thought it was cool, but the more I looked at it, it was just very weird, at least compared to this one. But, you know, preferences, I guess. These are the best. Anyways, thank you for watching us here at CND Nintendo. And please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if I'm mistaken on this Hylian Shield, if it's from a different game. Otherwise, we'll see you again next Thursday, and until then, see you later.